How about this? Livingston County detectives or a cop investigating my video thread to nitpick over one little thing I said and ignore everything else I said as a complaint about mistreatment. Dr. John Stay at Hopkinsville County, at Hopkinsville, in Hopkinsville Hospital in Hopkinsville, the Kentucky, the Western Kentucky State Middle Hospital in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, where Dr. John Stay works. I'm disseminating information about where he works and his name. And where he works, name and where he works. It's public information already. It's a public facility. It's a state institution. His name's on the wall somewhere. It's a public wall. Anybody can walk in there and walk in that wall, in that hallway, and see Dr. John Stay somewhere in there on the wall. He works there. It's public knowledge already. I put in a video and said I disseminated information about his workplace, all that stuff in there. It's not private information. He works for the public at a public place with his name's on a wall in the hallway anybody can walk into from the street through the doorway at the front and the entrance. You walk in, oh man, his name's somewhere on the wall. He's a doctor in that facility. His name's gonna be on the wall somewhere in that hospital as being a doctor in a hospital. Public place, it's public information already. I didn't disseminate private information. Cops in Livingston County, investigate that. Once you investigate that, when you investigate his mistreatment in there, he wouldn't hear my symptoms to diagnose me correctly. I'm not psychotic. I don't have psychosis. I don't have pressure speech. I don't have excited talking. This is the way I talk. You're punishing me for the way I talk. Not putting me in mental institute. For my speech. You're punishing me for my speech. You know, they have fucked up doorknobs in there. Yeah, doorknob. The handle slants off the doorknob. It's a nice corner right there. Big, honking, hard, steel corner. Doorknob inside of the cell or room in the hospital and outside. I could dance across that cell real hard, throw my temple into that corner and kill myself in that cell. And that's what I think about when I'm in that cell. That's all I think about when I'm in that cell, because that's what I have, a mental disorder that makes me focus on the one thing that can possibly kill me as an escape from that prison I'm in. So I can go to heaven afterwards. Heaven's a lot better than this earth. Okay? That's my religious view. That's my religious belief to have within myself. That I have that freedom and choice as my soul, my body, my choice. I'm an American. I have freedom of religion. I can hold this religious ideal in my mind and have it as religious philosophy and make that a way of life. If you punish me with prison, no matter if it's a mental institute prison temporarily or a real prison with jail, either way, you punish me for my words, for something I said, you kill me because you make me kill myself by putting me in that environment with my mental disorder. I have a traumatic disorder, traumatic induced disorder, okay? From trauma, a bunch of it. A bunch of bad trauma. Starting in childhood, early in childhood. Okay? Bad. Bunch of different times. Bunch of different kinds of trauma. They send it through adulthood too. When you put something like me in prison, you're sentencing them to sexual slavery. Because that's what happens to people like me when we're in prison when we're 19, 20 years old. Maybe, maybe 60s. We're gay. Well, better than we're not there. But hey, we're free to me. I can be as gay as I want to be. Free to me, finally. Everybody accepts me and loves me the way I am. Everybody has a bunch of fans. Everybody loves me. That's something in your mind. Especially if you're gullible as fuck. Got some problems in your head, some head injuries, and mental disorder already. I have Asperger's. Okay? I have autism. I'm on the spectrum.
Now, do you have to go back to court?
I have a high intelligence level.
Yeah, I go first.
I was too gullible. And too sexually fucked up. Sexual trauma. Too abused.
I'm going to look at my court date. I think it's...
To be mentally competent to handle going to prison in the first place.
I can't miss it.
It's like abuse of a child to send me to prison. I just didn't get it right there anyway. This is going to happen. He said, 19-year-old gay guy. Who's special already. Got brain damage. Into prison. He becomes a victim. A sexual victim. Because he's gay, been gay since he was 9 years old. I would dress up mommy's clothes as a little kid. Be like mommy. I was going to be like mommy. I'm like mommy. I decided when I was a child, I'm like mommy. I want to be pretty like mommy. I'm pretty like mommy.
Yes, I gotta be there on the first.
That was me as a child. Since somebody like that in prison, they're gonna get abused sexually. They sent me to prison just to be sexually abused on purpose, I guess. Because that's what happens when people in prison just go to territory. You send them to prison, then you get prison abused. It's just already. You're gonna have fun, right? No. And I got a reputation that first time. I went back and put that reputation didn't protect me at that time. It got me hurt more. I'm back to the same prison. Oh, we heard about you. That's thing we heard about. I would say, I did feel well. I'm gonna be better than you guys. Hey, they love me. I was a little kid in my mind. I've always been a child in my mind, sort of immature, too gullible, too stupid, dumb, bad decisions. I let myself older men who did things to me they probably didn't little boys see it in the first place. And looking back, I feel sick about myself for that. It disgusts me that I participated in helping that sick buck lead to his fantasy, whatever the buck it was. That guy did things to me and hurt me like my world. But I was stupid and young, and I was an idiot. And looking around with clear eyes at who was around me. And I look back and I'm disgusted with myself for that. He was a great guy. And he's sweet. Second to me. I have to think of emotions because shit like that. But not worse shit like that. Been raped. Other things. I've had people hurt me. I've had people love me and betray me. It seems to me bad things. This is something. Yeah, once you investigate that cops, investigate that cops, I'm gonna kill myself with that doorknob in the mental institution. Eventually, you keep putting me in that fucking mental institution. We take you to Lewis, they put you in that mental institution. Okay, fine, it's Lewis' fault. When I eventually kill myself with a doorknob in the Western State Mental Hospital. Just because it's there. Because I'm locked in there and they won't hear me. And say, hey, I'm not dead to myself. Unless you put me in prison, make me feel like I'm being tortured. I have to escape from that torture. Like a wounded animal, I chop my fucking leg to get away. I'm an animal. I will bash myself with the cage until the cage damages me enough that I can't survive on my own. Okay? I will bash myself with the cage. You put me in jail, they got stainless steel toilet bowls in jail. They got corners all over the motherfuckers that I can put my temple into. That's what I fixate on when I'm in jail. That fucking thing that can kill me. Only because I'm in there. I'm not suicidal. I don't want to die. I want to live a long, long time. I'm trying to be rich and famous. I wrote a bunch of books I got them posted on Amazon Kindle. Buy my books. Please. Why investigate me? For all the stuff I put out online, public information anyway. And charging for disseminating information. Why don't you look into that, cops? And while you're looking at that, why don't you get the videotape out of that hospital room where that cop was squeezing the hand I had a broken bone in order to shut me up and make me stop talking. When I compulsively talk, I make sounds constantly anyway. I can't stop that. Just because I'm talking doesn't mean I'm not calm. Just because I'm talking fast doesn't mean I'm not calm. I talk fast when I want to talk fast. When I've got a lot to say and I have a short time to say it in. I talk fast for that reason alone. If you can't keep up with all my words, then you're just stupid. You can't keep up. Because your brain isn't fast and doesn't comprehend English when it's spoken. Either too fast for your slow brain to comprehend. It doesn't mean I'm crazy. It means you're dumb. There's a difference. I have intelligence. I have Asperger's syndrome. I have 140 IQ. I still have the mind of a child. Sorry. I am disabled. And you're gonna punish me with something I said? No, rant. On a video. That video, one post video, was part of a series of videos in a thread. My YouTube thread in its entirety is a one long ass documentary of the divine occurrence that this doctor happened to mistreat me in the middle of. I was venting steam. If you want to further another video in my thread later on, not too far later, I'm in tears crying about that, apologizing for it, begging my viewers, leave him alone. Doctor, cop, all of you abusers who abused me, you know, since I was in the hospital, I just took the cuffs off. You got me to the door, you got me in the door. Take the cuffs off, go away, you're doing your job. It's their job to medically treat me for whatever fucking symptoms I have. Compulsive talking is one of them. Excitability or anger, whatever the fuck. I'm not calm. When you think I'm not calm, I'm in a mental institute for that reason, sir. Take the cuffs off and go away, sir. Not badger me for 45 minutes and squeeze my hand with a broken bone in it. At the hospital, while you're on camera. That cop injured me physically. He brutalized me, trying to treat me for my mental disorder with pain on my hand that had a broken bone in it. On purpose, because I would not stop talking and he thought I was too excited and wanted me to calm down. Because I'm in a mental institute For those reasons, sir, let them treat me, sir. That's why I'm here at the mental institution. Not you squeezing my hand to make me stop is not going to do the trick. It's going to make me cause more pain, more excitability, and more fucking talking. You want me to shut up? You do it harder. You're torturing me, sir. Why don't you cops investigate that shit, Zachary Duncan, you fucking piece of shit? Why don't you investigate when you hurt my shoulder, and it hurt me for 4 months afterwards because you restrained me wrong, taking me into a hospital on mental intake. Why didn't you call an ambulance to have an ambulance take me like a fucking mental patient? Why do you gotta beat me up like a criminal? I ain't doing nothing wrong legally. I was clean of those methamphetamine that you said I had in my system. They tested me at the hospital. I was clean. Why don't you investigate yourself, cops, Livingston County? Post this on a video. I'm sorry, I'm not suicidal. But if you put me in your jail, I'll become suicidal and kill myself with the toilet. At the McCracken County Jail. And you put me in there, it's your fault, right? Later on? Yeah. That's your fault because you put me in there and I have this disorder that I love my life and I love to be free. I use my freedom of speech and it bothers people. And they judge me for my words, my freedom of speech, they punish me for it. And want to put me in jail, but I can't help but if I can tell you because I have no disorder. When I'm caged, I have to escape the cage with death to go to heaven. That's where I'll go. That's my religious belief. I believe that when I get there, I'll just decide where I go. Heaven or hell. You judge yourself. But I believe my religious faith sustains me. My freedom of speech, mine have. My body's my soul. My body, my choice. It's mine. You can't take my choice from me. It's mine. I don't care what kind of cage you put me in. I'll use the wall to bless my head until I'm invincible. Eventually, better check my record, County County Jail, and bust a window in my head. I busted 2 panes of that glass window that they have in there. It's a three layers thick. I got through 2 of them in my head. I can do it sideways. You get through all 3 probably. You can try that out in the jail. Put me in the jail just so I can do that. I don't want to go to jail. I'm not suicidal. I don't want to hurt myself. But when I'm in jail, that's what I have to do because I can't help it.